This is XDA Developer TV. Today I'm reviewing for you the Note 2. The Note 2 is the successor to the original Note that was released on T-Mobile and AT&T here in the United States. What I'm reviewing for you today is the T-Mobile version. It was released on the 24th. What we're going to do is a two-part review. The first review is going to be a general overview, an unboxing, and a basic interface review on the phone. And the second part, we're going to do more of a feature and a horsepower test on some of the main applications and main features of this phone and off the S Pen. Let's dive in. The box comes in a nice white color, even though the phone is not white, but the box comes in white color. If we look around, what we see here, it says, it's Wi-Fi certified, it's DivX certified, Bluetooth, Android 4.0. It has an HD Super AMOLED display, non-pentile. It also talks about the S Pen, the Quick Note pop-up play, the GPS functionality, 3100 milliamp battery hour, Full HD recording and playback, 8 megapixels rear-facing camera and 1.9 front-facing, the beautiful 5.5 HD Super AMOLED size screen, plus the Exynos 1.6 quad-core processor. Let's go ahead and open it up. So first thing we have obviously is the device, the Galaxy Note itself. We'll put this on the side. So go ahead and open up the case. Standard documentation. SIM card. Earbud fittings. Of course, the Samsung earbuds with the rocker volume control. You have your Samsung white charger, white cable. Nice little selection. And go ahead and open it up. We have the battery, 3100 milliamp battery. It's a beast. And I'll put in my SIM card and then a memory card. So different structure obviously in the back of the phone. You'll notice that the speakers at the bottom, your camera and your LED on the top, your SIM card and the memory card and the SIM card are above, where they're on the bottom if you looked at the Galaxy S3s. The other thing also you'll notice is that the NFC chip is on the outside. It's not built in. So when you put them together, the two connectors will run it, and you're able to activate NFC tasks in here. So let's go ahead and pop in the battery. Fits in beautifully. And of course, the S Pen. So if we're looking at just basically the interfaces, you have the screen in the front, obviously, you have your camera, your LED, your sensors in the front, a home button, a capacitive menu and back button, they're off right now. On the left side, you have the volume rocker. On the back, you have your camera, your LED, and the speaker's been relocated to the bottom if you're familiar with the Galaxy S3. And you have the T-Mobile branding on the top, of course Galaxy Note on the left, on the bottom. Then on the other side, you only have the power button. On the bottom you have a microphone, a release port for the S Pen, the micro USB charging port, and on the top you have a microphone with the headphone jack at the top. Basic interface. You press the home button, swipe to unlock. You have the standard shortcuts at the bottom, standard TouchWiz UI. You have the applications, you're able to scroll through them. Now, the interface is very, very familiar if you're using the Note 2 for the first time and you've used the Galaxy S3. If you're not, if you're coming from the original Note, obviously you're getting used to the new interface. It's much more fluid, it's very nice. Project Butter actually does apply some of the nice features on it. You have the option of having, Google Now, and that's what it's telling me. It's going to take me 39 minutes to go to work. The application drawer is very similar. You have your widgets sitting here. And you're able to scroll through them, your apps. The option to be able to combine two shortcuts together to create a folder is still somehow missed the board meeting at Samsung, so therefore we can't. And if you want to add a folder, you just basically have to create a folder and add applications into it. Overall, the interface is very, very familiar. You go to Settings, About Device. You're running, obviously Android 4.1.1. Overall, the phone has a very nice feeling to it. I like the fact that it's not that big, but it's not too small. It is bigger than your average phone, but that's expected. It's a Galaxy Note 2 after all. I put a slim case on it and I put a screen protector. Other than that, the phone itself is basically my daily driver. If you're familiar with the Galaxy S3, you're not going to be too far off on what the Galaxy Note 2 does. This review covered mostly the unboxing and a general overview of the phone. And what we're going to do is have a second part of the review that will cover more of the horsepower for this quad-core 1.6 gigahertz Exynos processor. So with that, we'll end our first, and I'll see you guys at the next part.